Only 5 teams remain unbeaten over in the Vanarama National League as Dagenham and Redbridge remain supreme at the top of the table, but who's going to come out of them next time around? We'll take a little look at it next. That's right, folks, back once again with another prediction video. Today, we're looking forward to match day number 7 in the Vanarama National League, and we'll get to that in just one second. If you're new, where you in, smash your subscribe button, you hang out today with all things National League related, Blackburn Rovers related, world football related, we got it all here, boys. I know I'm Brewski, that's right, of course, Deadpool FC crashing to Grimsby this past week, but of course, Chesterfield making biggest leaps in grounds, of course, on that the Dagenham Redbridge at the top of the table, but of course, we'll take a look at all of that in just one second. Of course, a big shout out to my motherfucking VIPs. We're talking about the Patreons. Whoop whoop. That's in there, boys. Of course, we did have 2 brand new patrons just this past week. So a big shout out to Connor Medlin and Jim Wharton for becoming the latest members of the Patreon gang. So kudos to you. And of course, welcome aboard the Madhouse. And if you are interested in becoming the latest brother from another mother, check it all out down below. Of course, we are starting a brand new channel to kind of support the patrons, of course, in a way to showcase, give them something a little bit extra for becoming members of the Patreon gang. They'll get first look at the Dirk's Daily Diary videos that are coming out probably at the start of October, where you will hope to get things moving in the right direction. Of course, if you are interested in getting that content yourself, first dibs, become a patron. Of course, you will be in that boat. But anyway, let's get into the deep end then, shall we? Of course, have a look at the last time around. Of course, it was a double match week this past week over in the National League as they try to get things moving in the right direction. So here we go. Let's look back then, shall we? Altrincham against Kings Lynn was postponed. We'll have to wait and see about that one. Boreham Wood, though, can only muster a draw. They are one of the teams that remain unbeaten in that top 5. 2-2 in the end over Halifax Town. Dagenham and Redbridge, though, 4-2 winners, 6-goal Bobby Dazzler over Weymouth FC. Eastleigh, 4-1 winners over Dover Athletic, who are in trouble at the foot of the table, of course, with that negative points tally at the moment. Meanwhile, Chesterfield, big winners, 6-goal through as well over Barnet. I'm with the 2-0 win myself. Not too shabby. Woking against Bromley, another one that was postponed. We'll have to wait and see about that next time. Grimsby against Deadpool FC, 3-1 win in the M's for Grimsby. That's right. I went with a 2-1 win myself, so not too shabby with that. Maidenhead, Stockport was a 2-0 win for Stockport on the road. Big win for them. Also, I think they remain unbeaten as well. Notts County continued to be the team to keep an eye on, the one to fear. 3-2 win over Wealdstone, of course. Could it be the year Notts County bounce back? 2-0 win in the end for me, for them. Solihull Moors, they did, what did they do? They beat Torquay United, 2-1 win. Actually, with a 3-1 win. Solihull Moors also doing very, very well on the table. We'll examine that shortly. And Southend picked up a loss against Aldershot. Surprise loss in the end. So I got myself 2, 4, 6 out of, I don't know, what is that, 9, something like that. So not too shabby, and then got a couple of postponements. But you know what, that's not too shabby. Let's take a little look then at the situation. Here it is in the table. Dagenham, Redbridge, Chesterfield, Boreham Wood, Grimsby and Notts County are your unbeaten sides so far. And of course we have a very, very stacked table here. But as you can see, Deadpool FC already 7 points off the top. So if they are going to get promoted this season, they're going to have to do it. They're going to have to do it, I don't know, some incredible way. Because already 7 points clear. Remember, top spots go up, and then the playoffs are like 2nd through what, 7th or something ridiculous. I don't know. It's like a weird playoff system. But already, Dagenham and Redbridge breaking away from the likes of Wrexham, breaking away from the likes of Stockport, Torquay as well, last season's playoff finalists. So already it's starting to shape up to be a very, very tight, competitive National League. Let's take a look at the Prediction League, of course. What did I get, 6 or something like that? Would have put me up in 2nd or maybe 3rd if you want to be specific there. Hypernova getting the win this week, 7 for him. DJC also up there, he's a winner as well. But I can only dish out one of those smileys. It's the way it is. That's the situation for this week and this week alone. Here's your kingpin for this week. Let's take a look at the grand scheme of things for the National League. It is JSB FC are great at the moment, 33 points on the board. Tom Stein not too far away either. Alex Bell and Iman Hussein, of course, in a very, very tight league here. That is, of course, the state of play right here and now. I'm recording this on the 16th of September, but we have to go back. We have to clean up a little bit and go back and talk about the predictor of the month. That's right. We didn't discuss that last time around. All the time before that, we might have glossed over it a little bit, but we need to go back and kind of bring you bang up to date with the predictor of the month for this division. If you don't know, if this is the only video you watch, we do these across the divisions, but we're going to talk about this one right here right now. Of course, each month I'm going to award the predictor of the month for whoever got the most points. So even if you start today and you get maximum points throughout the rest of the month of September, you could win the predictor of the month. Doesn't matter what happened in August, doesn't what happened in December or even whatever happens in this month matters now. So, of course, we've already started this. We're deep into it already, a couple of weeks in. So, if you haven't started now, you probably... Yeah, you could start getting the swing of things, but of course, starting between each 30-odd days of the month, that's what it all matters down to win. Anyway, so the winner of the predictor of the month prize, I'll talk about that in a minute. So we should know who the winner of August is, and I'll clarify that in a minute. There can be multiple winners, so let's just say Russell Frost and James Peace FC are great. They both win August, so they both have the same amount of points in August. They would both be winners, and they would both get a Willy Wonka style ticket to the draw at the end of the season. Now that draw will be made random. So for how many, depending on how many months you win it, say you win 4 months, just the 1 month, or 10 months, or whatever it is, you would have each month winner guarantees one attempt to win the prize draw at the end of it, and that name will be randomly selected at the end of the season via generator or whatever. We'll figure all that out later. You can win multiple ones of them, and multiple winners can win each month, and of course the prize at the end of the season will be a $10 gift card or a t-shirt or something like that. So again, we're going to clarify that later. But of course, who is the August predictor of the month? Well, you can go back yourself and have a look yourself, but I'm going to showcase you it is right now. So August's predictor of the month is it's actually two people, Yannick Bustler and Russell Frost. So well done. You get into the Wall of Fame right here, which is of course August. So both you guys, 1 month, the month of August. I don't know what points you got. You can do it yourself, but believe me, trust me, those two are the winner. But anyway, let's get going. We are into the month of September. A chance for you guys to get involved with it right here, right now. Of course, if you're late, don't worry, there's still plenty of time. Again, this is the link you use, cut.ly/non-league, and then of course we can use the data once we to figure out who's the winner. So here we go then, here we bloody well go. Kicking off forward to the next round of matches, starting off with Bromley, I believe, up against Barnet. So let's take a look at this one then. So they played each other, of course, according to my knowledge, 6 times since 2018, 2 wins apiece and 2 draws. The biggest win for Bromley was a 3-1 win. The biggest win anyway was a 2-1 win. Coming into this, Bromley just 1 win in the past 4 games. Meanwhile, Barnet without a win in 6. Last time these two sides played each other in Bromley was a 2-2 draw back in March 2021. I need to open this up a little bit. Of course, coming into this, Bromley have only played 5 games this season. Of course, coming to the back of that loss against Boreham Wood. Actually, not too bad recent form for Bromley. As for Barnet, of course, coming into the back at 4-2 loss against Chesterfield. Of course, Barnet are down to 22nd, Bromley into 18th right now. I'm going to go with the hosts on this one, 1-0 win. I should give you the odds, really. Do I have odds? I can tell you that Bromley are the favourites. That's all I can do. And of course, Barnet are your underdogs, of course. So kicking off over Weymouth, they're going to be taking on Dover Athletic, of course, over in Weymouth. Now, these two sides have played each other 3 times, 2009, 3 wins for Dover, no wins for Weymouth, and 0 draws. Coming into this, Weymouth just won the best 4 games for them. Meanwhile, Dover without a win in 5. Of course, the biggest win though over Weymouth was a 2-0 win. Last time played over in Weymouth was a 2-1 win for Dover. That was in the FA Cup qualification campaign back in October 2019. Of course, coming into this, Dover did lose to Eastleigh. Of course, Weymouth did lose to Dagenham. Of course, odds on this will go in favour of the hosts. That is, of course, Weymouth on this one. I'm also going to go with Weymouth with a 2-0 win to take it to the house. Woking will entertain Chesterfield, or will they? I believe this game has been postponed, so we're going to have a little crack at it anyway. We'll just, I don't know, I've got no data, but I believe this game has been kiboshed. So let's plough forward. I'll tell you, I would have went with a 3-1 win for Chesterfield if it would have went ahead, but I believe it's been postponed. We have a couple of postponements on this week. Next up we have Grimsby up against Eastleigh, taking place over in Grimsby. Played each other 6 times since 2015, 5 wins for Grimsby, nothing for Eastleigh and 1 draw. The biggest win for Grimsby, 3-0 win. The biggest win the other way, there was none. Of course, Grimsby coming just 92% 4-5 wins in the past 6 games. Meanwhile, Eastleigh just 1 win in the past 6. However, that was last time around. Last time played each other in Grimsby was a 0-0 draw in the National League back in April 2016. Eastleigh did come into this on the back of a win against Dover. Meanwhile, Grimsby come into this back of that win over Deadpool FC, 3-1 in the end. Grimsby are your favourites, red hot favourites. Eastleigh are your underdog. Going to go with the hosts on this one, 2-0 win to take it to the bank. Next up, of course, Halifax Town up against Stockport. This one could be a bit of a zinger. Quite tight odds on this, but they played each other 8 times in 2015, 4 wins for Stockport, nothing for Halifax, 4 draws. The biggest win for Stockport over Halifax, 5-1 win. The biggest win away, there was none, of course. Stockport coming into this, just 1 win in 4 for them. Meanwhile, just 1 defeat in 5 for Halifax Town coming into this. Last time played each other in Halifax was a 1-0 win for Stockport. They won 2 on the bounce. Of course, when we look at Halifax Town coming to the back of that draw against Boreham Wood. As for Stockport, they're coming to on the back of the win against Maidenhead. Back-to-back clean sheets. In fact, 5 clean sheets on the bounce. Wow, odds on this one go in favour of Stockport, the away team. team on this. I think I'm going that way. No, I'm not. I pulled a fast one here. 2-1 win. Surprise, surprise. Halifax Town to take the 2-1 win to the bank. Next up, we're going to Notts County. They're going to be entertaining Maidenhead at home, of course, this weekend. Played for the 5 times 2011. 2 wins apiece, 1 draw. The biggest win for Notts County over Maidenhead. 4-0 win. The biggest win the other way was a 3-2 win. Coming into this, Maidenhead 3 defeats on the bounce. Meanwhile, Notts County unbeaten in the last 6 games. We got 3 wins and 3 draws. Of course, last time I played at Notts County was a 3-2 win for Maidenhead. That was back in October 2010. Maidenhead coming to us back of that loss against Stockport. Stockport County coming to us on the back of that win against Wealdstone. Odds on this one go in favour of the host. That's Notts County, and that's where I'm going as well. 3-1 win. Take it to the bank as well. Keep it going. Next up, Solihull Moors up against Boreham. That's right. Also this weekend, all on 18th of September. Played each other 10 times since 2016. 1 for Solihull, 3 for Boreham and 6 draws. The biggest win for Solihull. That was a 1-0 win. The biggest win is a 4-1 win. Coming into Solihull Moors, back-to-back wins for them. Just 1 defeat in 6. Meanwhile, Boreham unbeaten the last 6 games. 83% form, wicking at 4 wins and 2 draws. Last time I played in Boreham was a 2. In fact, last time I played in Solihull was a 1-0 win for Solihull Moors back in October 2010. Boreham drew with Halifax Town last time around. Meanwhile, Solihull Moors did beat Torquay 2-1. The odds are quite tight on this one, going in favour of the hosts. That's Solihull Moors. I think I've gone with Solihull Moors as well. 2 to win to the bank. Next up we have Torquay United. They're going to be taking on Southend down the south coast, west coast. That's right. Played 12 times in 2002. 5 wins for Southend, 4 for Torquay. 3 draws. The biggest win for Torquay over Southend. 3-0 win. The biggest win the other way was a 4-1 win. Last time I played over in Torquay was a 1-0 win for Torquay. In fact, the home side. No, it doesn't really matter. What am I looking at? Of course, Torquay coming to just 1 win and 6 for them. Southend without a win in 5. Also 1 win and 6 as well. 33% form for Southend, 25% form for Torquay. Torquay coming to us on the back of that loss against Solihull Moors. Southend coming to us also on the back of that loss against Aldershot. Odds on this one going in favour of the host. That's Torquay United. They are the favourites on this one. I've gone with the draw myself. 1-1 right down the middle. Next up, of course, we have Wealdstone up against Aldershot. Taking place over in Wealdstone. And played each other 3 times 2018. 2 wins for Aldershot, nothing for Wealdstone. 1 draw. Wealdstone coming to us just 1 win and 6. Meanwhile, Aldershot 1 win and 6 as well. They're actually 17% form compared to Wealdstone's 33. The biggest win for Aldershot over Wealdstone was a 2-0 win, of course, and that's last time played that was in Aldershot was a 2-0 win as well. But the last time played that at Wealdstone was a 7-goal thriller going in favour of Aldershot, 4-3 in the end. Aldershot coming to this 3-2 win over Southend. Wealdstone coming to this 3-2 loss over Notts County. Hosts are your favourites, but only just. It is tight, real tight. So tight, I've gone with the draw myself. 0-0 in the end. Next up, we have Deadpool FC. They're going to be taking on Dagenham and Redbridge. Of course, they are the table toppers. Coming into this, they played each other 12 times in 2007. 3 wins for Wrexham, 5 wins for Dagenham, and 4 draws. The biggest win for Wrexham, 1-0 win. The biggest win the other way was a 3-0 win. Last time I played each other over in Wrexham was a 2-2 draw. In fact, looking at this, Wrexham have not won since 2019, of course, against Dagenham in the National League. Wrexham come to just 1 defeat in the past 6 games. That was last time. Meanwhile, Dagenham 5 wins in the past 6 games. Difficult one. This is a very, very difficult one. Of course, Dagenham did beat Weymouth last time around. Of course, Wrexham did lose to Grimsby, who are probably one of the bigger boys in this one. Odds on this one go favour Wrexham. They are red hot favourites. I've gone with a draw myself, 2-2 on this one. Of course, Dagenham have got a bit of form between themselves. They won't want to stop losing now. And then finally, we have Yeovil against Altrincham, and it's postponed. So I'll just tell you, I would have went with a 1-0 win if it goes ahead. We'll leave the picks in there if it does miraculously happen. Of course, you can put it in there yourselves. But anyway, that's what I've got. Be sure to give the video a like, smash the old thumbs up. Of course, smash your subscribe. Check out those, of course. Make sure you use this link here, cutley/non-league, to get your predictions in if you want to be considered a predictor of the month. That's right. Be sure to give the video a love, and of course, check out the links down below on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, of course, Patreon. Give it some love and check it all out. Patreon.com/overseas from as little to as much as you like. But until then, I'll see you soon. Until then, we are done.